Are we ready, folks? We are so back. Hello, everyone. It's Liam Catterson here, and we are doing Camp as we begin Season 5. It's been a bit of a wait between Seasons 4 and 5. We did have the one-off episode that acted like a bridge, I would say, between Seasons 4 and 5 last year. And at that time, I believe we knew that a Season 5 was coming. And here we are. I am really, really looking forward to indulging in more Camp. Not just, you know, like I said, the one-off episode. We've got a full season ahead of us that I believe is going to be dropping weekly, just like the good old days. So yeah, Fridays are just going to be amazing. I'm excited to see what's going to happen over the course of the season. Of course, with the one-off episode, like I said, it acted as a bridge of sorts, where we not just said goodbye to certain characters like Gwen, but also we did get a bit of a difference in terms of the voice actors for certain characters. I know that a few people were not particularly pleased with the changes, but personally I didn't mind it whatsoever. It still, you know, packs a similar punch for me, and that's all well and good. And, you know, as well as the fact that as long as the Camp episodes upon us continue to be enjoyable, then I am here for it. So yeah, of course we've got some new characters as well, because they did drop a little, I think, teaser a few weeks ago, which I believe CJ is his name. I think he's going to be replacing Gwen. For some reason, I'm already shipping both CJ and David, because why the hell not? So yeah, but I'm just looking forward to getting into this. So everyone, are we ready to get back into Camp? It's the first episode of Season 5. So good to say that. So with that said, let's go. I will say as well, I don't know if I'm going to be rusty on the song, but we'll see.
Oh, can you believe it? We're back for a whole new summer.
Yep. It's really,
it's
truly
just
horrifying.
like old times.
Oh, Max, you must be a little excited to see the other campers.
You know what? I am. This camp sucks. But you know what else sucks?
Oh, God.
Life out there. Family, school, a crumbling society. These assholes.
Do you ever wonder why we're here?
Fun.
I'll take it.
Though I guess Gwen is gone, and Campbell won't be around to involve us in his illegal schemes.
For the time
overall, it'll be
being.
the same.
Yup. Exactly the same.
Hey!
Oh, CJ, I couldn't help but notice you made some modifications to your counselor uniform. Well, you know what they say. The lower the V, the higher the SPF. It gets hotter every year thanks to climate change.
I don't
Says
touch
that with such delight.
Screen?
Climate change. Or
Oh, God.
sunscreen. Full of chemicals. Here, take these supplements. It'll make your
Oh,
skin
no.
red, which the sun hates. It also skyrockets your libido and, stimulates hair growth.
Oh, my God.
This dynamic will be fun to exploit.
Of course it will, Max. Of course. Oh, God. We're gonna love CJ.
Giant leap for
Welcome back to Camp, Space Kid.
a new alien life form. Far out.
Nerf.
Thank you for welcoming me into this safe space.
Oh, sure. Is he?
Oh, I just
Yeah.
love what you've done with your hair, Arid.
Gotta grow up at some point.
Oh, Neris, our wizard doth return.
Actually, I re-rolled my class.
Oh, well, I still support you
Oh.
no matter what. Harrison, our other favorite magician. Oh, I've actually been
Multi-class?
practicing.
I don't really do street magic anymore. It's kind of tacky.
Everyone's
Isn't our
changing,
resident
aren't they?
Preston.
What's he doing? Hey, Nikki, Neo!
For a second, I was worried you guys wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, not me. Still into the usual. Rocks, dirt, that kind of stuff.
Same,
Little critters,
Oh,
bones.
wow.
same here. Although this studly scientist did decide to spice things up a bit.
Rebel.
What kind of bones?
Dolph! Oh, I'm quite surprised you recognized me. Now that
no.
puberty has ravished my once tiny body.
What the hell are you talking about?
Ah, yes, it must be so hard to understand me on account of my deeper, booming voice.
We can certainly tell.
I know. How long has this been inside me?
Oh, this place I know that's tucked away, a place where you and I can stay. We can go to laugh and play and have adventures every day. I know it sounds hard to believe, but guys and gals, it's true. Camp Campbell is the place for me and you. We'll swim through lakes and climb up trees, catch fish with bears and honeybees. There's endless possibilities, and no, that's not hyperbole. Our motto's campaign DM, and that means I'm telling you. We've got archery, hiking, such as biking, horseback training, not safe from heart attacks, good arm miming, keep rhyming, football, limbo, science, stunting, pre-class, spaceship, treasure hunting, bomb defusal, no refusal, fantasy, circus, trapeze, and fights, and ghosts, and pace, and snakes, and knives, and chance, and dance, and weights, and camp. Still got it! Still got it. I was
campers,
worried.
It's time to share the most important thing that happened to you since last summer. Plus, you can introduce yourselves to our new camp counselor, CJ.
Ugh, couldn't he just look at our names from when we registered?
Right, he doesn't really do...
Yeah, I don't really do lists. I'd rather hear about everybody in their own words.
Oh, there's a
I
personal
also
touch.
deeply oppose collecting information about private citizens. And
Yep.
vaccines.
Oh,
Word to the
God.
herd, baby.
Need I
Oh,
remind you that I'm
God.
here for science
Oh,
camp.
no.
Oh, so you get it.
How about you start first, CJ?
CJ's gonna be an issue.
CJ, free thinker, AMI MMA fighter. And look,
AMI
I know you
MMA.
all probably bonded with your old counselor Gwen.
Nah.
And it'll take a while for me to love this place like she did.
That was still a work in progress.
But I promise to always give you a heads up when I am going to exploit you for monetary profit.
His candor is refreshing.
Now let's get reacquainted.
I'm the
Hey!
quartermaster. I am the camp's sacred guardian. One of you will not be here by summer's end.
That's
We've
the
heard that
spirit,
one.
Quartermaster, but we're just introducing ourselves, not playing two truths and a lie.
2 truths and a what now?
Maybe let's move to the campers.
Thanks to my puberty, my art has gotten
Oh,
much
no.
more, mature.
Oh, my God!
Pixels took the most time.
After all 3 of my therapy sessions this year, I've discovered how to leverage people's emotional weaknesses against them instead of just their physical ones.
Good! Good progress,
I was formerly just an
definitely!
illusionist, but now I am also into social engineering and conceptual magic.
Ugh, what does that even mean?
Abracadabra!
Oh my
asshole.
God! Oh my God!
So, in conclusion, my ranger skills allow me to survive
Hey!
better in the wilderness while working towards my multi-class.
Multi-class?
I'll have to look that up later.
Is that like
Ranger's cool.
their word?
After being cast in a local commercial, my life is truly different.
From one ranger to another.
I've been able to afford a line.
An assistant, sir.
You are not paid to speak.
I'm here because my dad's asked me to babysit my cousin, and I, kind of totally accidentally burned the house down.
Oh,
So I guess I need, life skills, so whatever camp helps with that.
Oh, oh.
Hi, I'm Nikki, and
Hi, Mickey.
at first I thought I hadn't changed, but that's not true, because I remembered some of my hair got burned on accident, so now one
Oh.
side is shorter than the other, but even though I'm different, that doesn't mean Max should be mad at me.
Oh, Nikki.
Are you okay, Nikki?
I'm totally fine!
Nikki.
That's what people who are fine say about how they are.
Yes.
Which is fine.
Bro, she sounds fine.
Fine. Everyone's
I'm
fine.
not ashamed to show off my new...
Why is everybody being so weird? You're all acting like the most important thing about last year is how different you are.
That's right, little dude. Question everything. It's everyone else that's weird.
What's his
Well, Max, I'm sure you could think of something that's different about yourself.
You know what? This is all just bullshit anyway. I'm Max, and my fun fact is that I'm totally the same as last year. Crazy, I know.
Hold on. Nobody told me we was doing fun facts.
No, we're not
This is
doing.
summer
No.
of 1812.
No.
fine.
You should have invited me.
Maybe some people have gone through
We can
changes.
reset the timeline, boy.
Oh my.
Reset. Timeline.
My God.
Go away! God, you did the same shit every night last year, too.
What?
Feeling nostalgic.
No, you're not going to reset the timeline, Max. That's a Barry Allen move.
Guys, I've got it.
The stomach bug? Already? Man, I wanted it first.
No, I meant I finally figured out what I've been missing.
It's about time. You know, getting your ears pierced is...
Shut up, Neil.
You hated camp last summer. Why do you want it to go back to the way it was?
It sucked, but it was at least predictable. And I wanted to see the people I knew back then, not some weirdos.
Yeah, he
pretending
hates
to
the
be
fact
different.
that
So, what exactly
everyone
are you
might be a little
proposing?
bit different.
We're gonna ruin everything about today and remind these losers who they actually are.
Okay.
Can we, not do that?
Oh, so you guys too, huh? Guess I am the only one who hasn't changed.
Yet.
Fine.
Okay, campers.
But to be
for
fair,
your
he
first
did go
activity,
through
let's change
some
things up a
changes
bit.
during the course
What a
of last
wonderful
summer.
idea. Maybe we could try a new wood to use for whittling. Cedar, no. Poplar, no. Mahogany.
All right,
Oh my
weirdo.
God. Oh my
Things are
God.
too
He's coming on to
easy these days.
CJ.
Kids aren't learning what it's like to hustle, to grind, to be hungry. So from now on, if you want dinner,
Oh no.
you're gonna have to earn it.
Oh.
And if every single one of you doesn't finish, then nobody eats.
This is a little.
Sweating
Max
is
is
a great way to rid
horrified.
your body of toxins like fluoride or vitamins.
Hang on. Maybe this is good for us. If the real world is actually filled with obstacles like this,
It's not.
then maybe it'd be cool to get
Metaphorical.
some experience.
You know, exercise is supposed to be great for mental health.
Oh, my dexterity bonus is really gonna come in handy.
Primal!
All right, so how are we getting
Hey,
out of this?
I can agree with Nerf on that one though.
How are we getting out of this?
I bet I could use Nerf as the counterweight of a pulley system. Oh, should I be safe and take this off? Nope, you're right. They might take photos.
These angles are so dynamic. My newly developed muscles have no issue.
You got this, Dolph.
Jeez! Come on, Max!
Follow the glint of my piercing!
Hurry your ass up, or I'll... Pretend like nothing's wrong while building quite resentment.
That's it! I'm so sick of all this talk about change! Just because you all think you grew and changed doesn't mean you actually did! What are you so desperate to prove anyway? You're just as lame as before, which is why you didn't have any friends back home to begin with.
Oh, Max. Oh.
Classic projection much?
Max,
Given his lonely standing at home.
Oh, God.
But, you
I
know,
don't
it's
want
the
whatever
whole
supplements
thing
you're
of
gonna try
I
to
hate
push on me
change.
for my mood or whatever. And definitely don't try to hit me with the heart-to-heart.
You really beefed that, huh, kiddo?
Wow. Okay.
Well, that was your goal, right? Mess everything up for everybody so that things just go back to normal.
You might be more perceptive
Damn,
than I gave
CJ.
you credit for.
Oh, it's these CBD lizard sweat eye drops.
For crying out loud.
Anyway,
Oh.
I tried the same thing once. Back when I sold my first tech startup. Yeah, these silly V douchebags came and said that they would keep things the same, but they ended up changing everything as soon as they got there.
Change could be
So eventually
scary.
I decided, if I could ruin the company they bought, they'd leave, and things would go back to the way I wanted them to be.
Did it work?
Nah, they loved it. At the end of the day, I ended up really rich and young and
Oh,
without the
sheesh.
company I stole from my father.
Sounds terrible?
Thanks,
Eesh.
bud. But you know what I did? I took that money and bought a gigantic interest in the crooked camp that he started and lost.
Wait,
What?
CJ stands for Cameron Jr.?
Oh
You're
my
Campbell's
God!
I don't know why
Holy-
I'm surprised. Seems obvious in hindsight. So now you're the douchebag
Holy
coming in to kill what he
shit!
built.
You're more perceptive than I gave you credit for.
Holy
You can
shit!
fight change, or you can see it as an opportunity. Maybe you can find all new reasons to hate this place. but all new reasons to love it, too.
That might be the only rational
CJ.
thing you've said so far.
Yeah. Holy shit, he's Campbell's son. And
Nice job, CJ.
Thank God.
He-
I
oh my,
honestly have
no.
no idea what I just said. These lizard sweat drops are no joke.
oh no. Assuming David knows.
I don't even know if I've changed since last year, and that doesn't have to actually mean anything. I was scared that if you all changed and I hadn't, that meant something was broken about me.
Oh,
That
Max.
maybe that meant there wasn't actually a place for me here. And that would have been a really huge letdown.
My heart.
I'm sorry about what I said, and I'm sorry about dinner.
Your apologies won't feed us.
Oh.
Yeah, about that.
Oh no, Max, Max! We're not gonna see it! He was just that flawless. Jeez.
What? I started gymnastics. Big deal.
Oh, Max. You know, this reminds me of a time when we...
Okay,
no.
fine. It's a clip-on, okay? Are you all happy now?
I guess things aren't that different after all.
Yep.
Guess who's back, you little shit?
Gwen! Hey! Holy shit! I thought the last episode, you know, was her swan song. But here she is. The Queen has returned. Oh my god, that was a great, solid episode. Holy shit. That was amazing. That was a really... I mean, I know it's been a few years since season 4, so, you know, I've pondered the idea that this might be like a soft reset for those who, you know, didn't really watch them year to year like I did when it first started up. And, you know, the quality is just there still. It's just really, really incredible. Holy shit. I mean, there was just so much to absorb from that. I mean, CJ, I didn't even entertain the idea of him being Campbell's kid. So I just thought, okay, well, Gwen is leaving. CJ's going to replace him. He's going to have his own, I guess, quirks, which, you know, he does. But I guess it makes, you know, sense, really. With the fact, you know, with his story and, you know, Cameron Jr., it's there. Yeah. And I guess his, like, mannerisms, yeah. It's not the exact same as, I guess, Campbell Sr., but it's... Yeah, you're just done with his shit, so... Oh man, that was great. That was amazing. That was a really, really amazing episode. I'm not gonna lie though, I was wondering, because Gwen left, I was wondering if we were going to see some new campers with some new personalities and all of that. I mean, obviously the ones that we've gotten accustomed to, we just, you know, cling to our hearts. But I guess that would be a bit too much, like, for a shortened episode like Camp Camp. With the fact that this episode was talking about changes. And how some people have gone through a bit of a change, like in... Well, I wouldn't say... I'd say the 300 days, because that's, you know, around... I'm not sure the exact number, but it's around then. Maybe take away some. And that's it, though. Some people are going to go through changes, like, especially if you're a kid. And, you know, I always echo the 11th Doctor's quote, and I'll echo it again because it's beautiful. And also, some people might not know who the heck the 11th Doctor is. Watch some Doctor Who, by the way, if you haven't. But it's that saying, we all change when you think about it. And that's it. Especially when they're kids, you know, with, I guess, puberty and all of that. There's going to be some changes. Whether it's physical, whether it's, I guess, mental, really, or whether it's, you know, picking up a new hobby, picking up a new, thing to embrace, a new interest, something to hyperfixate on. You know, we all go through those changes, really. But obviously with Max, he was very, very worried about the prospect of... well, I really loved how... even though he kind of defeated the whole thing at the end of the episode, considering the fact that, yeah, it took gymnastic, that's still a little change in itself. He's more, you know, acrobatic and all of that. And we only had to envision the gymnastics that he pulled, I guess. Because they cut away. He was just flawless, okay? Just imagine flawless, and Max did that. But still, he was really, and I think it really speaks volumes with the attachments Max made in you know, between seasons 1 and seasons 4, that he was really, really, deep down it did hurt him when there was the prospect of you know, people changing, and, you know, Max was so determined that he stayed the same. But you could also argue, from the very first episode of Camp to the very last episode of season 4, Max went through some growth, I would say. So, yeah, but obviously with it's all about seeing the people. I mean, it might have bummed him out a bit with Gwen not being there in some semblance. I mean, CJ was just utter chaos, so, you know, that kind of elevated some feelings. But of course, he's gonna, be more concerned about the changes of those his age. So, and it was kind of a relief that Nikki and Neil, they practically never changed, albeit some small things, like it was a clip-on, it wasn't real, etc. Neil just wanted to hype up his own ego, so yeah, whereas everyone else has, you know, gone through, well, they've gone through some small changes, really, so, but it's still it's still a change at the end of the day, and, you know, that out of predictability is gone for Max, and yeah, it's, well, you know, CJ's message was very, very meaningful. You could have new ways to, you know, hate this place, but also embrace it as well. So yeah, and that was oddly enough very wholesome, because that's it. Even though that people have changed, and, you know, some people will bring up, oh, we hate change, etc. It also brings up new opportunities, really, and you know, it might get a bit repetitive for Max, for example. If people stayed the same with, you know, change, his chaotic shenanigans presents, you know, new possibilities. So yeah. So I felt like it was very, very, you know, warming in terms of back. And, you know, that admission, that apology was very, yeah. And the fact that he was putting some portion of blame onto him as well, as if there was something wrong with me, was very heartbreaking. So, but yeah, Gwen, no. Like I said, I mean, I was not expecting, because we said goodbye to her. And, you know, I'm here for it, so, yeah. But, what is this going to be? Is this going to be like a freeway or something? With David, CJ, and Gwen? I've put that thought into people's minds. Get it out of the gutter. Is this going to be like she said, guess who's back, so... but still, it could mean that she could be a recurring role rather than be there, you know, every episode. So I'm really intrigued to see how this dynamic's gonna work. Because it could be like those three sticking on permanently. So, or is CJ gonna take off and, you know, fulfill his father's legacy or something like that? So I can't believe he's freaking Campbell's kid. So I want to go, like, I don't think he doesn't even. I wouldn't even. I mean, to be fair, I guess he kind of does. I don't know. But still, it's just really, really insane there. No, that was a really, really solid episode. Like I said, I'm glad that the quality just was absolutely amazing. So we are so back with Camp. The quality, yeah, it doesn't feel like, even though that it's been a few years since season 4 and it's been like nearly a year since our last episode, it feels like Camp has not left because the quality has just been great. And again, in regards to the voice actors, because I'm assuming there's going to be some people who are just still a bit iffy, especially with Max, now that Michael isn't voicing him. I didn't mind it whatsoever, and I feel like, you know, oddly enough, it didn't really feel noticeable, the change, in my opinion. I don't know if it was because I was getting immersed with the, but it wasn't distracting. That's the point. So, yeah. But it was just really, really amazing. So, yeah. It was just a really, really amazing episode. Like I said, quality is still there, in my opinion. I think the writing was great. So I'm excited to see what the rest of this season provides us with. I do want to manifest. Let me manifest, folks. Daniel. Let's get Daniel back. Come on. It's always a great time when it comes to Daniel and David. So I don't know if we're gonna see Campbell Senior whatsoever. I mean, surely there's an opportunity to unite father and son, but we'll see. But I do want Daniel, okay? I do want that creepy motherfucker. So we'll see what does happen. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. So yeah, until next time, I will see you guys. Next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!